remain in the limelight, chipping away your brain like waves hitting cliff sides. A lack of effort makes me laugh like midgets in a fist fight. Don't sound hype or excise, so keep your shitty lips tight. We take flight and elevate, grab the mic and detonate, resonate like renegades, innovate and meditate. Our sounds will make you levitate, you copy and you emulate. I kindly demonstrate how we educate and devastate. All you do is speculate while we germinate and infiltrate your grey matter and leave our bars to marinate, disintegrate your brain cells. That way start to decimate. I spit poison when you listen, ensure you ventilate. We escalate, you vegetate, celebrate, you commiserate. Spit the sickness, you just defecate. And never does it seem that we learn from the same mistakes. Stay sharp like a razor blade and we'll make music till life fades away.
Run that negative wave, surface true to myself and wide awake. No regrets with that ugly face. I head like a basket case. Lost is no longer the case. In this music find my way, free from the maze of hate. The snakes bring to the plate, dead and buried part of yesterday. The anti-venom putting words to the beat. Explain the name, now it's my time on stage. We didn't read riff, here to stay. Suppress free ups in space, don't care if you don't like. We all know that one verse killed your 99. Drawing from a voice deep inside, telling the perspective I see in this life. You are not me, so go make your hype. I'll drift on that wave, born from peace of mind. That's sour grapes, they choke on their own sown vines. Sweet is this life without a bit of bite. The grass is always greener on the other side. That's what you only get for seeing to exploit. I made my mistakes, facing them was also my choice. Led me to the here and now, finding my path. You tried to tell my story, but the shoes didn't last. I laugh now to see you cry later. I see you haters disappear like a vapor. On my way up fighting clear, fighting for all that's dear. Through the struggle and the strife, for we all just rabbits in the headlights, pheasants in the sights. Time to live before we come from this life. I said it's time to live before we come from this life.
Man, I'm astral planing through the pioneer and out the cranium. Man, I need to lock my fucking thoughts back up in this cage again. When I've been around this universe and there ain't no evading it. But I guess that makes the man of me that ain't that afraid of him. Man, I catapult through this galaxy, high five an alien. This shit seems beautiful, bit like life in the Mediterranean. Artistry a part of me, a heart I seek, I'm Homo sapien. You best believe once my pupils dilate, shit won't even be the same again. It's all electric, complex symmetric, see it as hyper-connected. See it from a different perspective, data collected. It's kinda like my brain perfects it. An idea from an idea, trust fam, it's all a collective. You think you're on your own? Nah, you stand corrected.
It's never brittle though, spitting where this shit all go. Creeping, I be tipping toes, slipping while you're sniffing coke. I could be shifting O's, big up to my distant bros. Trying to do this music and use it to build a bridge and road. Got game so I don't need a mistletoe. Call me Malcolm, how I'm stuck up in the middle though. Got birds but we piffing the crow. When yeah, you say you got verses but we didn't know. Oh, too hot like asleep in a coat. I spit cold flows though like the deepest of snow. It's so icy, never melting like the ice be. Plus it's nothing sweet but they still wanna bite me. Feisty, I be on my A grade, still skinning up, spinning Dutch like a Beyblade. Put it in the bog or a Dutch, that's a great day. See me, I be laying down my stains like spray paint.
There's pupils in the clock, rising effect, Colonel Mafia, yeah, Cause it's that P-U-P-I-L. What that spell? The C-L-O-C-K. What that say? We got EPs, T's up to sell. It's the pupils in the clock, reppin' R-N-A.
Yo, we rise and affect, eating mics for respecting this life till my death. I'll sit right with the decks, I'm alive in the flesh. Cut ties with the session, revive my alliance with striving for less. In this finest of tests, I'll confide in simplicity. Violence of minds will subside through my imagery. The past seems contrived to indict what inhibits me, but dark can't survive when I strive through this literacy. No rhyme trickery, I'm killing it off. Chilling with top time ticks like Hkay dog. Three blind mice will write rhymes till one picks the lock and escapes from his cave to rejoin with the flock. Yeah, we're all pupils of the clock, maintain till a strange set of hands lets us drop. So me and Hazy here to dictate the plot, so just remember the name, C-O-K, full stop.
Yeah, P-I-L.
What that spell?
The C-L-O-C-K.
What that say?
We got EPs, T's up to to sell. It's the pupils in the clock, reppin' RNA. Check, never seen us get questioned who we are, kid. We ain't your average expressionist at the art shit. No second guessing cause we came up quick. Rise to the challenge, life in effect of the balance. Our sets kick the habit, trust that on my brother. No sets feeling addict, bust back undercover. Must stack for the hundreds, run laps round your favorite rappers. Most act like they finish, you should savor the chapter. Look alive gets diminished when you bribe to the limits. Chicken die for the image or survive for your interest. I put no lies from my index on fun when the pen hits the drum. Vent the stress in my lungs. Who bets with the one? I was looking extraordinary. Princeton board already sipping on your bourbon cherry cola. The author made from stoners with force of force to save a generation. There's nothing else to say than it's rise and effect, bro. Putting it in place, lazy eyes show respect to the game. Shouting RNA, shouting RNA, shouting RNA, shouting RNA. Cause it's that Pupil, what that spell? The CLOCK, what that say? We got EPs, T's up to sell. It's the pupils of the clock, reppin' RNA.
Yo, big with the vibes on the rise and effect. With the mixing and the tracking on me, it's a resurrect, boy. Big with the fire from the rise and effect. Mason and the chatter on me, it's a resurrect, boy. In this sound me like a road boy on the scene, southwest, a dream big with the marcoy. In Mason with the chatter, resurrect, more fire from the real rise and effect, boy. With the vibes and mistake, with the full organ free, we no lost with the missing and the stay go easy. Oh, more chatter with the sound me bliss. All of the unity, the fights a conquest. It's a big thing, color rise and effects. We no call like a grip. We back to resurrect. Oh, rise and effect, you bet not neglect. Rise and effect, you bet not neglect. Back to Harry, what the fuck you gonna do? The big by the sound, we not heavy for you. More for your Duffy to the easy type crew. Now rise and effect, we the chatter boys slew. Mason, now back to we gon' find you. More fire for the southwest, rise and effect.